Hey guys, in this video I will show you some simple tips and tricks which you can use when you are playing Harbor right here on Haven, and we will start when you are attacking right here on A. So at the beginning of the round, doing your cascade this way on the long is a great idea, since it will create a lot of space for you and you can take control of long super easily. It stops at the end there, and as you can see you can try to peek this corner and you would still have time without anyone trying to kill you from this angle. Super easy to do, and definitely use this right here. If you wanna try to attack on A, I would recommend you going to sewers, and there you can use your wall. This wall, you wanna curve it so that way it goes through spawn and into the tower. So it would look like this. Just like that. And as you can see, this spawn area is blocked off, as well as the heaven area. It's quite hard to do since you don't wanna leave a big gap here where enemies can stand. However, it's not that hard, and if you try it at least a few times in custom games, it should work for you. You can also do a simpler wall, however this time you are not curving the wall and you just want to hit it into the tower right at this spot. So it would look like this. You want to aim a bit up, and as you can see, the wall is just gonna block off this whole left side and go into heaven, where it would block off the view of the enemies who might be standing here. If you've planted the spike, you can create this simple one way right here on spawn by going into the corner right here and placing your crosshair in the middle between those two lines on the wall, just right here, and there you simply throw your smoke there. This smoke will land perfectly right here, and if there's anyone coming from spawn, they would have no chance of spotting you first. As you can see, you would have the advantage. So just make sure that it is still smoked off and you are still in a pretty safe corner, and you just want to throw it like that and it will land on the ledge right here and cover the spawn for you. You can create a one-way smoke right here if the enemies are coming in. All you need to do just simply hug this back wall, doesn't matter really where you are standing, and place your crosshair on the left side of this darker wall so that your crosshair is in height with this little tip right here. So you wanna place it at this spot and throw there your smoke. The smoke is gonna land perfectly on these boxes, and as you can see, you've created yourself a little one-way, which gives you the benefit of seeing the enemies first. If you wanna be playing in this cubby right here, you can also create a one-way for the ramp by simply placing your crosshair in this space right here where the darker and lighter wall meet. Just simply aim there and throw it right at that spot, and it's gonna get stuck there, and as you can see, you once again created a little one-way for a ramp this time. But make sure that there's someone holding you push from short. When defending, you can also play pretty aggressive by doing your walls like this and simply pushing behind it and trying to get yourself in an off angle where enemies don't have to expect you. And of course, this works on short as well, so that way you can either do it from here or just to support your teammates all the way from this area. So as you can see, it would make its way all the way on top of it like this and block off this view if there's anyone even further. When retaking, just simply do the wall, which will block off the sewer area and the ramp, so it's pretty easy to do. You can do it all the way here from this spot, just simply like this, and you can even do something like this. Just make sure you spray into this corner if the wall blocks the view of that, and then you can make the way on the side and you can clear more of it. Then the wall goes down and you can play for a retake and fight the other spots. When attacking, it's super easy to use your ultimate, as you can see, since it covers the whole side. I would recommend using like this, so that way it blocks off even if a bit of ailing, the whole sewers and everything in tower. And if you use it, as you can see, it will travel a bit further, so that way there's no possibility for enemies to get quickly into the tower as well. And of course, the same thing works for retaking. You can either try to hit under the tower more or enemy towards the long, but I would recommend you do it simply like this, as you can see, since it would get every corner at these spots. Super easy to do, and this ult is very helpful when retaking. Attacking on B is once again super simple. You can use your wall, so that way it covers both of the left side and the right side, as you can see, to curve it like this, for example. So that way both of these spots, even the top, is gonna get covered, and then all you have to do is clear the close corners, or you can always just do the wall more to either the left or the right side and then curve it, for example, like this. So that way you won't have to clear as much of space and you are not peeking into that many angles, so you would have to clear just the left side for this example. Another good idea that you should be doing is when you are planting, just simply throw the smoke under you and plant. In the best case, you want to have someone with you in the smoke, but still, enemies can always try to rush you or try to spray you, so this smoke should provide you cover while you are planting and you should be safe. And using your cascade while going on B is a good idea as well, since you can do it like this, that this will block off the view anyone if there's anyone open, and then it would stop on the left side. So then all you have to do is pretty much just smoke the right one and try to clear the left one. Super easy to do, but you have to play with your teammates. Defending and retaking B is pretty easy with Harbor, since you can use your wall either if you wanna clear this or just simply send it this way. You can always smoke off the right side or do something like this, for example, so that way you will block off the view of anyone backside or anyone on spawn. So you can just curve the wall, so that way it will look like this. You don't have to worry of anyone right here and just simply clear the right side. As you can see, you can then smoke yourself off on the bomb and try to defuse. And when you are using ultimate on B, it covers the whole side perfectly, even a little bit of C-link and A-link as well, so that way you are good to go when you are trying to retake. This same thing works if you are trying to retake either from A-link or from C-link. Just simply do it like this, and as you can see, it will go all the way to the mid to clear this cubby as well, and if you use it, it will look like this. When you are attacking into the garage, you can line up your cascade so that way it stops perfectly in the window, so anywhere in this spot if you want to use it, and you can simply push with it, and as you can see, you can clear a lot of spaces with it. It blocks off anyone in window, then you can just simply try to resmoke it, for example like this, so that way the enemies have no vision on you. Or just simply throw it in the window so that way it bounces off. And you can continue your attack on C by simply doing your ward, for example, to block off anyone who would be trying to hide here, or anyone backside, as you can see. Then you just have to clear the left side, or if there's anyone pushed up on long. When you are attacking on C, you can use this simple wall, which you would use even if you were playing Viper, just to simply block off spawn and garage. So even though it doesn't show that it reaches all the way in the back, it actually does. As you can see, just send there your wall, and as you can see, it goes all the way on spawn. So it's super easy to do. It will block off even anyone on the on this hood right here, or you can send it to the wall more, so that way you can clear this easier. But it really depends on you. Other wall, if you just want to play for post plant and not really take control of the site, you can always curve it like this, so that way all you have to do is just simply go into the site, your right side is blocked off, and you should only clear this left one, and you can even curve it more, so that way it goes like this, and you should not be worried about anything. You just have to plant, cover yourself with the smoke when you are planting, and you are good to go. If you are backside and you just want to block off this view, you can be standing pretty much anywhere in this area and just simply aim in the middle of this flower on the wall. Place your crosshair and run forward and throw it, and it should pretty much always land anywhere in this area. That way it will block off anyone on long, so you should be easy for you to stop them. When you are pushing on C, using your cascade is a great idea as well. You can use it to cover from operators like this, and you can just simply clear the left and close right corners, and the wall will just end up in the backside. It would still cover anyone who would be picking right here, but you should still be careful of anyone who might be on this platform. If you wanna ult C side, you should be doing it from this spot, since even if you are further away, it doesn't reach as well, as you can see if I was all the way in the back. So using it like this covers the whole side and gets every angle right here, and will even cover a bit of spawn later on when it moves there. And the same thing works when you are ulting, when you are taken. Just simply ult the whole side. You wanna make sure that way it goes a bit on long as well, so that way you don't have to worry that there's anyone standing anywhere in these spots and trying to hold anyone coming out of garage. When retaking, you can also use this simple lineup. Just stand in the middle of this window, turn around, and there is this double window on the left side. Just place your crosshair above this line when it hits the middle of this roof tile, just right there. You wanna jump and throw it. It would land perfectly in the long area, and it would cover you from anyone who might be trying to hold you here. Another thing that I should mention, if you know that the enemies are pushing C long on you, just use your wave like this and try to spam through it, so that way you are covered for a bit and you can try to wait, and the enemies should get revealed if they are already closed up and they would not really expect you. You can even reposition behind the wall, so that way you are in a some off angle which they would not expect. So yeah, those are some simple tips and tricks with Harbor right here on Haven. Hopefully this video is gonna be helpful for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys soon. Bye!